Guys, I just watched the first episode of Poisonous Love, and I'm actually so excited to talk about this. Like, solid first episode, really good start. It hooked me right away, so I'm definitely going to keep watching this one. Okay, I'll try to keep this as spoiler-free as possible. More of a random review and just me yapping. For context, I know nothing about the novel. I don't know what's coming. I literally only watched the pilot and trailer once, and that's it. I usually avoid engaging too much because GL pilots sometimes spoil the whole story. Now, going in, I was expecting the main lead Pat to be this super bitchy character, which I was kind of excited for, not gonna lie. But turns out she's actually an actress. I didn't know that. Also, the actress playing Pat is only 19. She is a 2006 liner. Thank God I found that out early on. And then there's Dr. Prem. She's gorgeous. Like, wow. I wasn't expecting there to be so many women in this show, and then one by one they started showing up, and literally every single one is so pretty. This show is definitely on to something. Also, fun fact I found out, Poisonous Love is connected to The Secret of Us. They're in the same universe. We even get Dr. Bam and Tan showing up here. I also read on TikTok that Dr. Felida is in the novel, so maybe she'll cameo in the show too at some point. Not confirmed, but that would be fun. As for the acting, honestly, the whole cast was decent. I don't really have anything to complain about. A lot happened in just one episode. It was fast-paced, and I actually liked that. And they've already laid the groundwork for the romance that's clearly coming up next. I honestly wasn't expecting Pat to have a crush on her best friend. But hey, the main lead crushing on her straight bestie trope is here. Now, I've talked before about how we really need to stop normalizing non-consenting kiss scenes. But here we go again. Why do they keep sneaking those in?
Stop it. Get some help.
Also, that table low-key reminded me of somebody. And the beach? Yeah, that gave me deja vu too. Everything reminds me of LMSY, Am I in Love? All our GL couples are hanging out at the same beaches. GL makers, please show us more of Thailand. The locations are getting way too repetitive. That's actually where shows like Roller Coaster, Harmony Secrets, and Whale Store did a much better job. They gave us variety. But to be fair, this is their first GL, and obviously the production budget isn't going to be on the same level as bigger studios or more developed companies. For what it is, it's a solid start. The main leads definitely have chemistry, and I'm excited to see how that romance and their dynamic develops. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but since it's their first series, I'd rather focus on the good parts and support the women making this happen. Also, I want to tell you guys, I have seen The Whale Store. I just didn't mention it in the last video because I was talking about the shows that was airing, but I have seen Whale Store and I loved it. Especially the second half of the show was more engaging for me. I love all GMM TV women's. Pluto won the GL Series of the Year. I am very happy for Namtan and the film. And some of you recommended me somewhere somehow, guys. I have started watching this show, and I also have seen Faye May's previous show, My Marvelous Dream. I'm an OG GL fan. I have seen the first 2 episodes so far, and I loved them. I'm definitely going to watch more, and so far I think it's great. The acting is way better. The production and editing of the show is one of the best I have seen this year. Idol Factory is really onto something.
How is he so fucking hot and respectful?
Okay. I need to talk about Faya and Yoko for a second because the way some people are reacting even months later is just too much. Like, can we all just take a step back and chill? Yes, they were a GL couple. Yes, people loved their chemistry. But at the end of the day, they're still just 2 human beings who were in a relationship. Relationships end. That's life. And it doesn't mean their entire connection was fake or that anyone betrayed the fans. It just means they chose what's best for themselves right now. What's really bothering me is how some fans are treating this. They don't owe us closures. The only thing they owe is to themselves, to be happy and to heal however they need to. And if you truly supported them when they were together, then support also means letting them breathe now. Stop with the hate comments. Stop with the shipping. And sad edits, stop trying to villainize one person over the other. Faya and Yoko, I want both of them to be back on screens. Let's appreciate what they shared, wish them well separately, and move on. Sometimes, the healthiest thing you can do for people you admire is to simply leave them alone. This main thing I want to say for Engfa and Charlotte. I've seen the Paris video too, and it's clear Engfa and Charlotte want to keep things private, and we should respect that. This Infinity Tour is literally groundbreaking. The first GL duo to ever pull off a fan meet tour in Europe. That's history right there. They're juggling fan expectations, cultural differences, long flights, and they're still showing up with energy, smiles, and so much affection. That's what we should be hyping up. And if they really are together behind the scenes, then that's even more reason to give them space. Sometimes the best support is just letting your faves live in peace.